So, welcome back. We're into week 4. As you can see, I'm not in the salon today. I was actually contemplating whether to do a film this week or not, um, because I was shooting in Birmingham most of the day yesterday, and I just felt like not wanting to do anything that was like work related. And I know this isn't like anything kind of hair or anything like that, but it's still like going into the salon, taking time out of my day, putting a face on, all of that. So I am makeup free today because I just thought I just want to be chilled. And I thought if I'm just not showing up for a vlog because I don't want to put makeup on and I want to stay at home, then just do the vlog at home. Like, this is real life. And yeah, the past few weeks have been busy. It's been a whole change of pace, and I thought, why not have a little insight into what my days off are like? So I've had the most gorgeous walk around Gedling Park in Nottingham today. It is literally one of my favourite spots to go walking. There's loads of different routes that you can take. But for a Monday morning, I was shocked at how busy it was. Like, I drove into the car park, and normally there's like half a dozen cars on a Monday, like it's so quiet. But it was so busy, and I thought, oh, maybe it won't feel like it's that busy once I start walking around because it's a big park. But there were so many people, um, like mums with children, guys pushing prams around, loads of dog walkers, a few runners. Um, I guess it's because it's such a nice day. But yeah, I was just really surprised, just wasn't expecting it. Um, I did think about actually filming the vlog up there, but it is so windy today that you probably wouldn't have heard anything that I was saying. So, so yeah, just jumping on now. I had a gorgeous walk and listened to such a brilliant podcast. I've been listening to the Diary of a CEO with by Stephen Bartlett, and his interview with Johan Harry, I think that's his name. I'll put like a link in somewhere so that you can see the one that I'm talking about. But it was really, really great. Like, there's quite a few takeaways that I will have taken from it. um, to just make you rethink. Like, I don't know how many of you watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix. That documentary was really, really eye-opening. And a lot of what Johan talks about in this podcast is kind of in alignment with that. So talking about our attention and how the way that our culture is now to be on devices all the time, it is just snapping your attention constantly. Like, you think that you can be doing multiple things at once, but actually your focus and distraction from each thing means that you're doing a worse job at all of them. So just about taking things back to basics and allowing yourself to have time away from screens, use them for your benefit rather than aimlessly just going through the motion with them, because ultimately they want you to stay on the platform for as long a period as possible. So yeah, it's not going down the rabbit hole of following what the platform that you're using is drawing you in with, and actually taking the control back. Um, so yeah, very, very interesting. Talking about using your brain correctly, getting enough sleep, having a really good diet, You know, if you're not feeding your body what it needs to function, then how are you supposed to function? Like, I talk about it with hair. You know, a lot of people come to me saying that their hair is in really poor condition. Majority of the time, it's down to a really bad diet. Like, if your hair ultimately is dead cells, like the minute it comes out of the root and you can see the hair, it's dead. Like, it's growing in the follicle, but then once it's grown, like, it's dead hair, and you're basically just nurturing and looking after dead hair. So ultimately, to grow the good hair, you need to be feeding your body all the nutrients and keeping it hydrated, so that it comes through strong, healthy, supported. And for example, when you get poorly or you have external stresses that affect your body, then your body goes into that defense mode, and it's looking after the organs that need to survive. Yeah, when you're basically not in fight or flight, but you feel like your body is under attack, like your hair, it doesn't need to be there. So a lot of the time, your body will feed the nutrients to all the other parts of the body, your organs mainly, that need to survive. And your hair is what will go fragile, it will go dry, it will go brittle, it might break, you might get hair loss. Um, so you need extra nutrients, and that's why people have supplements generally for the hair, because their diet isn't giving them enough nutrients to feed their body what it needs, never mind then getting the hair what it needs. Um, so yeah, it was really interesting. It also reaffirmed why the salon environment that I was in didn't work for me, because when you're distracted and your attention is taken away from one thing that you're doing, you can't get into that flow state, that good state that you can achieve your best work. Because if you're constantly being distracted and pulled in multiple directions, you can't it takes you, he said, 23 minutes when you've come out of a flow state to then get back into it. So when you're juggling multiple 2-3 clients at a time, you can't give each individual one your full attention and be in the flow, because your brain is thinking about this and thinking about that, and was that okay, and did it, and it's like, it's completely reaffirmed how I felt in that environment. And being in this one-to-one situation that I'm in now, it suits me so much better, but it's also going to suit the client much better, because they have got my full undivided attention, and I can get into that flow state and not be distracted, and they will ultimately be getting a better haircut and a better service. The whole experience is just so much better. Um, so yeah, that was really great. And also talking about the balance between your work and your rest. So like, I'm working 4 days, mostly because I know that I'm still going to be wanting to do some creative stuff. Um, so like yesterday, I wasn't working in the salon, but I was doing a photo shoot. So I was travelling to Birmingham, then 4 hours shooting, and then travelling back. So it's like most of your day. Um, but it's enjoyment and it's different. If you are constantly working, like long hours, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, back to back, you don't allow yourself space to breathe and for your body to repair and rejuvenate itself. So that's when you lack creativity, like your brain starts to go to sleep in certain areas. Like, creativity is one of the areas of the brain that will shut down and go to sleep, because it's not needed, it's not at the forefront of things to keep you awake. Cut me off. Yeah, it's not at the forefront of things to keep you awake. So I've literally lost my flow. This is exactly what we were just talking about. So once your brain is in that survival state of literally just allowing you to function, yeah, you can't be creative, you can't be innovative, because you literally are like a zombie just going through the motions. And I've definitely noticed a huge change just in the month that I've been in a completely different flow, different environment. My creativity, my self-worth, um, my space to rest, rejuvenate, um, everything is just elevated and it feels incredible. So, yeah, I encourage you all to give that a listen because it's so easy to get sucked into another Netflix series or TikTok or Instagram or this or that, and you don't actually allow yourself space to be and actually sort of hold yourself. It sounds like you need to be meditating, or like you don't, you just need time away to be still, and be present, and you will soon start to flourish. Like, it can aggravate people when they're not used to it, but allow yourself time to just sit in that space, and yeah, it can be really, really great. So I feel like I've gone on a bit of a tangent almost with this one. Didn't mean for that to happen. But yeah, I'm so excited to share with you some of the images from yesterday's shoot. We had 3 models. Um, and honestly, I cannot wait to share them on my social media. So I will be posting a reel tonight, which is Monday. So this will go out Tuesday, so it will already be up by the time this goes out. So head over to at maryg.hair on Instagram so you don't miss out on that. And I'm also thinking about doing a giveaway this week. My first ever giveaway from Mary G Hair. So to make sure you don't miss out on that, come follow me. So you're first in the loop, and yeah, follow at polished salon underscore and subscribe, share, let everyone know what I'm up to, and I'll see you next week. Mwah, 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 mwah.